Hello, folks. Well, should I say hello, Cancer? How are you doing? And welcome to my channel. This is going to be your reading for February 2025. God, we're actually reading on February already. Um, let's get to it. So we'll do the tarot first, and then we'll do the oracle cards. The oracle card deck that I'm going to be using is the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. And the deck is the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. Oops. Interesting. One of the things I'm feeling for Cancer for February is there's a lot happening. A lot happening. It may not be physical things that are happening, like a to-do list. It could be for some of you. It could just be simple things like a lot of shifting going on, a lot of energetic stuff going on, a lot of emotional stuff going on. So Cancer, February 2025, Cancer, February 2025. For those watching, guidance, wisdom, inspiration. Right, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Look at this. Now, the Five of Pentacles is the card of they're out in the cold. It's an interesting card, and actually, it's a great card to journal with if you want to do some shadow work, because ultimately, it's about feeling left behind, left out, unloved. It's about getting caught up in our illnesses, caught up in the traumas, caught up in our gossip, caught up in something. We've got judgment at the bottom of the deck. So judgment is exposure. It's clearing. Listen to what I said at the beginning of this video, and I said there's a lot happening. It could be a busy to-do list, but it could also be a lot of clearing. There's a lot of clearing going on in relation to how you perceive yourself, how you deal with life when you've been dumped, or you've not been texted back, or you've been left, or you've been pushed out of the mums and tots group, or you walk into the staff room and they all walk out. It's that kind of stuff. There's a lot of dealing about your sense of self in the world. Okay. And it's coming up for you to release these injuries, the injuries that they've got there. In this card, there's an older woman here. Now, the older woman usually is depicted as the wise woman, the wise one, the old crone, the wise woman, the old woman, the elder. But this one here, she's not stepping into that. And there's something here about you needing to step into that to actually be able to see your worth, your self-worth. And this isn't about being accepted back into the group of friends. It's about being accepted into a higher reality and a higher dimension. So, for example, you found out that the Mums and Tots group has set up another WhatsApp group behind your back. This is just an analogy, and you've been left out of it. There's a choice here. You can either go into rage, upset, victim mentality, why me, poor me, tell everybody, gossip, all of that kind of stuff. Or you can go, wow, that hurts, but this is teaching me something. Have I done or said something that warranted that? You may have done, and that's fine. That's something you've got to deal with. Also, this is actually the universe closing one door on me to try to guide me into another direction. It'll happen like that sometimes. A door will slam in your face. It'll be a job that you don't get, or a house that you lose, or somebody don't text back after a first date. There's a reason for it. Very deep, this Cancer. My first tarot scope of, well, I'm doing this in January for February, but anyway, you've got to find your strength. Do you see how this is telling a story? We're talking about the next card before it's even come out. Four of Wands, which is your celebration. Finding the right tribe. There's also a personal message coming up for someone in relation to feeling ill, in relation to an event that's happening in February. It could be a holiday, a wedding. I'm hearing it could even be a funeral, or an event can be whatever it is for you personally. There's something here about I'm not strong enough for that, or I'm not, maybe you suffer from arthritis and you're caught up in that pain and that stiffness. You're being asked to control the mind, control the mind, so that yeah, so that you can attend that event, to be strong, to step into your fire energy so you can transmute something. Three of Pentacles, which is about rewards. We'll pull another one, and the moon. We're definitely going into the moon. The moon represents the self, the inner world, or the shadow. Um, and the justice. We've got a rebalancing of karma, a clearing of something here. I'm going to do a clarifier for Seven of Wands, which is also the card of defense. So a clarifier, please. Clarifier. What we're receiving. Yeah. Ten of Cups is about working through your emotions. You've worked through all of these internal emotions, the good, the bad, the ugly. And by making an alignment with your emotions, aligning to them, you get your happy ever after. And that's what you receive. The Three of Wands is about receiving something. There's a big thing here about needing to look at what we're receiving. Oops. Oh, there's two falling out. Right. Ace of Cups and Queen of Wands. It was the Ace of Cups that fell out. Oops. Okay. You are responsible for your own well-being. You're responsible for your own well-being. And it feels as though also in another way, February is about you realizing that and going, actually, I don't need to feel sorry for myself and be a victim. I'm responsible for my own well-being. I keep gazing at that Ten of Wands. Not Ten of Wands. Five, six, Seven of Wands. You Roman numerals, how dare they? The Seven of Wands. Why am I staring at that Seven of Wands? It's all tied in. Does that make sense? It's all tied in. There's something here all tied in. You're trying to hold on to that old friendship group, that old relationship, that old friendship, that old job, that old house. Even, do you know, and I'm being shown, even when it was so toxic, it was still, it's almost like the better the devil you know. Might call this channel that. The better the devil you know, with a question mark. Not this channel. This, honestly, I swear it's Mercury retrograde. Better the devil you know? Is it really? You will often hear women, especially women, say this when they're in a toxic relationship. And well, it's better the devil you know, isn't it? I know where I am with this one. Really? Um, ooh, and it's the same. So it could be love, relationship, family. It's better the devil you know. But there's something here about realizing that actually I don't want to be with this devil. Don't want to be in this devilish energy. I'm worth more. Queen of Wands. I'm worth more than this. My well-being, my emotional well-being is worth more. There's another card that wants to come out. Because this has to stop. Clarifier for that one. Clarifier. What goes with this card? Death and rebirth. Whoa, let's wrap it up right now. Death and rebirth. Walking away from old stuff. But look how he walks away. He sorted it out. I remember being taught years ago when you leave somewhere, never leave it in disarray. Never leave it in bad feeling if you can. So, for example, if you leave someone, never dump them in a bad way. Never dump them for somebody else. Never cheat or deceive on them. Make sure that you talk to them, that you are present with them, that you allow for a reaction as well, that you allow for their tears. Same with a job. Never just slam out of the office, I'm leaving, F you and your job, because that follows you. This is about clearing up that stuff. It's about closing down an emotional cycle with dignity and with respect so that you can go forward with your death card into rebirth. So this is death of the old as well. Let's get your oracle cards out. Interesting. Cancer, February 2025. Purgatory. Yeah, you got to get out of that purgatory. Purgatory is like the middle land. You're not in hell, you're not in heaven, you're in where am I? You need to find out where you want to be. There's also Mother Mary healing coming in. So is there a mother wound there? Taking it away from mother wound, how do you mother yourself? How do you mother yourself when you find out that somebody at work don't like you or that the mum and tots group has moved on without you? Do you mother and nurture yourself or do you go out on a bender? Do you go and eat a big chocolate cake? Do you go and slag yourself off? Do you drag up all the old wounding? Interesting, Sophia as well, which is healing. Acceptance. Accepting who you are, warts and all. And the prophet. Deep learning. February feels like a month of real deep learning, real deep inner work. And I do think it's not just about the busy to-do list in February. There's a lot going on. And it's almost like I've got this vision of predominantly a woman. She sat down, it's like, this is just too much. There could be hormonal stuff. It's trying to regulate itself. And what I'm feeling is I've been watching some videos on Instagram about the nervous system, and when you're really busy, 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 it gets the nervous system going. When you're vacking really quickly, I'm guilty of this. Gets you going, but when you slow down and vac like your grandmother would have vacked, or your great grandmother, because she wouldn't have been doing that before she gets on bus to work this morning, she would have been vacking slower. She would have been polishing her sideboard with love. And that's the mistake us modern women make because we've given ourselves these horrendous to do lists that previous female ancestors never had. It's all quick, quick, quick. Driving to school quick, going to the gym quick. Slow down and be present. So before I go, put my cards over there so I don't knock them off. Next group healing is the 11th and 12th of February 2025. It is called Healing After Heartbreak. Heartbreak can come in all shapes and sizes: death of a dog, death of a parent, being dumped, past heartbreak, losing a baby, losing a job, losing your money. There is a video below in the description, pinned comments, which gives you further details of just what this group healing is about. It's a 2 days distance channeled event. No links, no Zooms, nothing like that. It's channeled via myself. To take part, you go below to the description box and the pinned comment, scroll down a little bit. It'll say group healing. Watch this video for more information, and to take part, click on there. Also, people keep asking me, do you do readings? Do you do sessions? I do. My website is down below, so you can book in. It's really easy booking system. Booking and payment is all done quick, quick, quick like that. Very simple, very easy, very fast. Yes, and there's dates. Well, at the time of filming, there are still some dates left in February. Okay, so thanks for actually February going into March is a good time for a reading because we're gearing up for the spring energies for the new year. Okay, so thank you for watching. Love to all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.